Here we go. Okay. We're still looking. Let me see if I can get some light on here. Oh, it just makes it easier to see. I'm by a window. Hang on. There we go. That's a little bit clearer. Okay, we're going to start. We're still in unit number 2. And we're starting with the word. Looks like this. Word. It's like a little sign. Go like that. Word. Word. Language. Language. Now you've seen me sign English before. Now, English can also mean England. So we have to cue people. We can either cue them by saying, I'm going to start by talking about a language or a country. Now if I said language, then it's English. If I say country, then it's England. If I say language and I take an F and I flick it, French, French. But if I say country and I take the F and I flick it, France. The same is true as if I say language and I take an X on my dominant shoulder and I connect it down to just like this. Almost looks like 2 X's actually. So you connect it down, and if I had said language before and did this, Spanish. If I say country and I do this, Spain. Spain. No, K-N-O-W, you tap your cheek, you know. That means that the person is not in the room if I start a sentence off like that. C is the peace sign, or the 2 fingers, and that middle finger taps the bone right under your eye. You can see them. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Grow up. Grow up. Understand, you take that D, you turn it, you flick it. Just like you're flicking a number. Flick, flick. Up by your head. Understand. Understand. Now if I do this, that means I can understand you. If I do this, I can't understand you. Hearing. Most of you in here are hearing people. 2 H's. Hard of hearing. Hard of hearing. Deaf. Point to your ear and to your mouth. It used to mean you can't hear, you can't talk, which we know that's not the case. When I was growing up in Canada, we used to sign, point to your ear, closed, meaning the ears were closed, deaf, deaf. I haven't seen that sign as much anymore. So I might get your attention and do this. Hey, hey, hey. And I put up the number 3 and I say to you, are you deaf? Are you hard of hearing? Or are you hearing? And if somebody looked at me and went, oh, then I know their hearing status. So again, if I did it, if I went, are you deaf? Are you hard of hearing? Or are you hearing? And the person looked back at me and went, they're hearing. They're hearing. Good. Yes. I can nod. I can make my hand like an S and like I'm nodding my head. Yes. I've also seen some kids do a Y. Yes. Yes. The students from the high school want to be cool. Cool. So they'll do it like this. Yes. Yes. They pull their finger spelling. Y. Yes. 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 Of course, you can always just do this. Nod your head. No. No. Do you want any more pizza? No. That means a wave? No. No. Mm-mm. No. 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 Or I can simply go, negate it by shaking my head. I'm sorry. Not to be confused with please, which is a flat hand. I'm sorry. I think, what's up? Take your middle fingers, touch them to your upper chest, bring them up, eyebrows down. What's up? What's up? What's up? Now some kids use that for how are you? How. Your two hands are like this and your dominant hand moves. How. How. If we wanted to sign the word start, your non-dominant hand has two fingers out like this. Your dominant index finger goes in the middle of it and turns like you're starting an engine. Start. Start. Heads and tails. Heads. Heads. With tails, we would finger spell it. Win. Two X's. The dominant one goes on top and pulls up. Win. To win something. To win something. Oh, look, I won. I won.